Woman in my train carriage smoothly telling the conductor that her son is traveling free because he's only 4, while the kid repeatedly yells, "But I'm not 4!" Yeah, honestly, being told as a kid that you, like, are a kid was for some reason one of the most infuriating things, man. I remember I used to go to, like, any restaurant, and if they would ask me for a kid's menu, even though I was very clearly, like, 12 years old, I would be like, dude, what do I look like to you? A child? I'm almost a teenager. Like, I don't need no kids menu unless they have coloring things. And honestly, still to this day, I will still get a coloring kids menu because I don't care, dude. Those go hard. What's up, boys? They said this day would never come. Can you believe it, guys? The long-awaited return of r/kidsarestupid. People thought it was gone. The people said it would never come back, but here I am. But here I am. In all seriousness, I'm just kind of bringing this back temporarily because I'm out of video ideas, and if YouTube still destroys these videos, it will still be gone, unfortunately. So, well, this is kind of just testing the waters. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, for all you new faces around here, r/kidsarestupid is kind of a series that I do, or used to do, like once a month, where we just go on the r/kidsarestupid subreddit and look at some children doing not so smart things. I'm gonna set a quick goal right here, 10,000 likes, and I will bring the series back. As always, leave your stupid children's stories in the comment section because I know you guys got them, alright? You have endless amounts. I've seen so many. But yeah, without further ado, enjoy the video, boys. When my brother was like 9, he said, "Get the F word" instead of "get the flag" on Roblox, so they banned him, and he cried so hard he threw up on the carpet. You know what? I feel for him, man. I play a lot of Overwatch, and that game can get pretty toxic. Now, I've never said anything quite like the first thing, clearly. If I ever got banned from that game for being toxic, I probably would also throw up on the carpet. I've invested far too much time and effort and money into that game, and if it all came crashing down, I think I would go truly insane. Lifeguard at the lake. Everyone, please exit the water. We're looking for a 5-year-old boy in blue shorts named Titus. Little boy standing next to me in blue shorts. Hey, my name's Titus too. Oh, well, made your job pretty easy, I guess. Titus is a sick name. I'm kind of thinking about naming my kid Titus now and only giving him blue shorts. He's gonna think he was named after like a god or something, but no, actually it was just a Dark Dom reference. 6-year-old to her crying brother. It's okay to be sad. Sometimes we need to let our feelings out. Just let yourself be sad. Me, oh darling, that's so lovely, well done. Why is he crying? 6-year-old. I hit him. My 3-year-old, who doesn't notice her pants are inside out or that her shoes are on the wrong feet, can spot a diced onion in her food from 3 feet away. Listen, man, I kind of respect that. Onions, not a fan. Now, I don't care if you guys consume onions, you can still be subscribed to this channel and participate in our beautiful community, but me personally, not really an onion guy. I feel like they don't add that much flavor and they just kind of suck. People throw them into everything for no reason. Everything with onions would be just as good without onions. Give me one food that has onions that would be worse without onions. You can't. You can't do it. Saturday, August 24th, 10:08 p.m. search alert. Dylan's iPhone. Really hot girl. Dylan's iPhone. Dad, Gabby made me look that up. Don't yell at me. He knew immediately. That's actually crazy, though, that they have apps now that, like, monitor your kids searching. Because I remember one time I searched, like, naked girl butt on my... on my like 3DS or something as a kid, just because I was curious, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see if you could even look that kind of stuff up. I unfortunately got caught, and it was one of the worst days of my life, and from then on, my parents put parental restrictions on, like, literally everything, man. The only thing I could do on my iPad mini after that was, like, play Minecraft PE, which honestly is how it should be, man. When my kids get phones, they are having parental constrictions also, man. I'm sorry. Constrictions? Like a snake? 4-year-old neighbor is thrilled to learn I walk the same dog every day. This looks like the same dog from last time. It is. Dad, it's the same dog as last time. Walking the same dog every single day? Seriously? You're that broke? You can't even get a new dog every day to walk around? Yikes. Yeah, me personally, if I'm walking around with a dog in a neighborhood, you're never gonna see me with the same dog 2 days in a row. I might even pull up with a cat one day. You never know. Or like a lizard or something, dude. I'm way too unpredictable. The kids would never know what was coming. 4-year-old daughter is crying her eyes out. Me, what's wrong, Tutu? 4-year-old moving her hands on the sofa. If my fingers were markers, they would ruin the sofa. Me, but your fingers are not markers? 4-year-old peak distress. I said if! Sometimes you think about a fictional situation and you just start tweaking in your brain for no reason, even though it's not real and it might not ever even be real. Listen, man, it happens to me almost every single day, so, you know, I can't blame her. I picked my nephew up from daycare today. Mind you, he's biracial but looks like a white kid. They asked him if he knew who I was, and why did this man look me dead in my face and say he didn't know me? Had them people ready to call the cops on me. That is crazy. This honestly belongs in the Kids Are Evil subreddit. It's just too bad I went on that subreddit to try and make a video, because that's what originally this video was gonna be, and it got banned. The subreddit got banned, dude. They stayed trying to knock me down, man. How am I gonna make my Reddit videos if all these subreddits are getting banned? Once when I was 9, my teacher told me to write the most beautiful love story I could imagine. And I wrote a story about a shark and a horse who fell in love, and the horse jumped into the sea to be with the shark, but it drowned and died, and the shark was so sad that it also died. The teacher called my parents. You're kind of like Shakespeare, you know what I mean? That's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet tragedy type story. Some of the best love stories end with both people dying, you know what I mean? It's a very Shakespearean way of writing. How to lose at hide and seek. Me, eyes closed, 1, 2, 3. 4-year-old whispers, "Daddy, can I hide in your shirt?" I'll play this with my 5-year-old niece sometimes, and I'll pretend I don't immediately know where she is because I'm not an asshole, but if I do that for more than 10 seconds, she'll scream, "I'm here!" and then get surprised whenever I find her after she screams that. I don't know, personally, if I was playing hide and seek with a young child, I would hold nothing back, okay? I would be finding them instantly. Same if I was like, you know, playing a sport or something. If I was playing like basketball against like a 5-year-old, I would be dunking on that dude constantly. He would not be able to get the ball out of my hands ever. I'd be snatching it out of his hands, dunking on him, crossing him up. It would be so over for that little shit. Overheard in the men's room. Father and 4-year-old in separate stalls. Dad, don't take off all your clothes. Son, okay. Dad, tell me when you are done. Son, are you taking off all your clothes, Dad? Dad, no, nobody does that. Son, I do that. I know. That is why I'm telling you, do not do that. So, okay, are you done? Yeah, come out then. I have to put my clothes back on. God damn it. Have you ever walked into a bathroom and just seen some kid with like at the urinal with his pants fully down, just like ass out completely? That shit, dude, I remember in like elementary school, kids used to do that, and it was really just a terrifying sight every single time. My kid peed in the humidifier. There is urine misted onto every surface of this room. Snorts birth control. What do you even do about that? You know what I mean? It's not like, I guess you'd have to turn the humidifier off like immediately, but by then there's probably pee all everywhere already. You just gotta burn the house down, honestly, and get a new one at that point. Same with the kid. Get rid of them, get a new one, swap them out. When I was a kid, I thought only smart people wore glasses. I told my parents I had trouble seeing, so they took me to the eye doctor, and I pretended to have poor vision. I ended up wearing glasses I couldn't see out of for a month before I finally confessed. I was a total dumbass. Doesn't that actually make your vision worse too? Like when you're like wearing glasses and you don't actually need them? I've never had glasses or contacts, and every time I put glasses on, it like hurts my eyes. My dad has some super strong glasses, and like I'll put them on sometimes, and I swear I can see stuff clear, but it like hurts my eyes. And then I take them off, and I have to like, my eyes have to readjust, and that also hurts. But like, it's not like it's blurry when I'm wearing the glasses. I don't know, maybe I need glasses, you know? I don't know, I don't really ever go to the eye doctor. This child just tried to convince me to hang this watering can full of water above the door for a prank. Who are you pranking? You. That's crazy, you know? He really thinks you're that stupid, that you're just gonna fall for it either way, because you're so dumb that you're gonna walk through that door anyway, man, and it's still gonna fall on you. That is a insane level of disrespect. I don't know if I would be able to take that. Bedtime was half an hour ago. My 6-year-old just walked out bleary-eyed and asked his father if a duck is a predator. Some things are too important to go to bed without knowing. That's kind of a good question. Is a duck a predator? Is a duck a predator? If you look it up on Google, it doesn't even say. While my sis brags at Thanksgiving about getting her PhD in quantitative microbiology, I'm gonna be thinking about this time we took a bath together. I was 2, she was 5. I pooped in the tub and she played with it because she thought it was brown Play-Doh. Not so smart then, were you, lol? Oh, I know when your mom walked in and found that scene, the smell and just the visual was absolutely atrocious, man. I'm closing my eyes right now now because I can't even, People coming over, me, tidies up, husband, fires up the barbecue, toddler, removes all clothing. Why do they do this? One of the kids at my job wrote me a nice little letter. Dear Mr. Walker, you are ugly. Damn, and you know that kid meant that shit too, because when kids say something, they are not lying. He didn't even like fluff it up or anything with like, you know, he didn't even like sugarcoat it with anything. He literally just said, you are ugly, straight up, and then ended it. Looks good to me, time to hand it over, like damn. Before I had kids, I thought I had a great immune system, but it turns out I was just really good at staying away from the type of people who sneeze directly into your eyeballs while telling you a story. Dude, this reminds me of the craziest story of all time that I have. When I was in Kroger, I think it was Kroger, I was like, I don't know, 10 years old maybe, walking around with my mom going grocery shopping, and we walked by these two people. I don't know, I think they might have had something, you know, kind of wrong with them, whatever, and he turns to me and sneezes out of nowhere directly into my face, and I was so disgusted, dude. I literally, like, my face was, like, literally coated in snot, and I didn't even know who this person was, and they started, like, you know, the mom or whoever started profusely apologizing, and I was not having it at all, man. In first grade, I wanted to grow up to be a bird, and one day I remember my neck and arms being covered in little red bumps, and I thought the transformation was beginning, and I ran to my teacher crying, saying I wasn't ready to become a bird yet, and it turned out I was just allergic to yogurt, and I wasn't turning into a bird at all. But you wanted to be a bird? You were so ready to be a bird, you know? You were saying, oh, I want to be a bird every day. I want to be a bird. And then you finally started turning into a bird, and all of a sudden it's, no, I'm not ready to be a bird yet. Man up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this. It feels good to be back. Now, hopefully YouTube doesn't destroy this video like it does to all my other Kids Are Stupid videos, because if that's the case, I probably will have to stop doing the series again, but if all goes well, there is an opportunity to bring it back, so make sure to leave a comment and like and all that stuff so I know that you enjoy it, and I will go back to making more. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both of which are @DomSoEpic. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.